Hello, welcome to day number 30. No, day number 31. What day is it? Of the 100 days of manifestation. It's so lovely to have you here today. If you're hopping on live, say hello. Let me know where you're joining from. It would be lovely to connect with you. I want to talk to you today about limiting beliefs. This is our theme this week. We're talking a little bit about limiting beliefs. And I did the live stream on Monday, a much more in depth live stream where I went into those three core limiting beliefs that I believe can really hold us back. And then on Tuesday, yesterday, we did a tapping to help you release limiting beliefs. And today, something that struck me was, do you know what? Despite these limiting beliefs being in place, despite them not being the most ideal kind of environment, really, for you to be able to manifest completely the life of your dreams. Do you know what? It all works anyway. And especially if you are aware of your limiting beliefs. So, what I really want you to take away from this video today is that even if you believe it can't work, even if you believe it's not possible for me, even if you are filled with doubt and dread and fear, I want you to realize that it's not a complete blocker. It's not the end of the world. And I know that sometimes when we unearth these beliefs and it can feel like a real problem, I think that can be a belief in itself. Like, oh my God, this is a complete block. I can't move past this. The reason why this really struck me today is that yesterday I was on a business retreat day, and the business coach that I was with, who was running that, she she talked a lot about wealth mastery, and I love doing these sessions. I love doing these sessions where it challenges me to really look at what I'm doing and think, hang on, what can I do better here? And how can I do things differently? And so I have been inspired to really go to the next level with how I'm actually managing my money. And I don't think I'm doing too bad, actually, because compared to where I used to be years ago, I've actually improved an awful lot. So anyway, I know that, I've got a bookkeeper, she sorts things out for me. I've got an accountant, so they take care of that side of things that, I don't really have any desire to learn how to do proper bookkeeping. And that's something I manifested, by the way, a really good bookkeeper who I found on Fiverr and ended up being a really fantastic find. So if you need someone like that, you can use the power of manifestation to find these professionals to help you, and for the price point that you are able to afford at this point of time. Anyway, so I've been experimenting with this new way that I can actually get oversight of my money. I'm pretty good at tracking the income, but it's like the expenses. I keep an eye on things and I try and make sure there's no money leaks in my account, but sometimes things slip through the net. And I thought, you know what, I could definitely get better at this. So I've been experimenting with that this afternoon. And you know what? I just tallied up everything that has come into me from March, and I haven't been very good recently. And I know that this is something that I teach, and I guess sometimes we teach what we struggle with, right? Like we talk about these things because we struggle with it so much. So what I haven't been very good at recently in the last couple of weeks, being so busy, is actually properly tracking every bit of my incoming, because I really recommend that you track all of your value, like all of the discounts, the free coffees, the lunches, all that kind of stuff. Track, if you're running your own business, if you're self-employed, track your sales, track the person who booked an appointment in 2 weeks time even though they haven't paid you yet. Count all of your chickens, because the universe is bringing you this abundance. And then of course track the cash that has come into your account. Now, where I haven't been so good is I haven't been tracking my value. That's fallen a little bit off the radar, and so I'm really looking to try and bring that focus back in. And then I started having a look at things, and you know what? I can't remember all the value that I've attracted this month. I know I've attracted bits and pieces, and this is a problem when you fall off the wagon a little bit and you don't track every day, because you can't always remember what you've done. But saying that, I'm looking at the total for what I've attracted so far, and I was like, actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. And that is all money that's come into my accounts. I haven't even gone into the sales yet. And then I was looking back at my spreadsheet, and this, I'm actually playing with my spreadsheet, and I'm playing with paper and seeing if I can improve this system that I've got here. And I'm having a look back at my spreadsheet, and I'm looking back at this spreadsheet I did last September. And I set an intention last September. I would love to have anywhere between somewhere like 10 and 17K. That's my kind of energetic minimum, energetic maximum. I would love to be in that region. Could it be possible for me to get that? And this month I see that that's come into my account, and I'm like, oh my God, this works. even though I feel blocked sometimes, even though I feel like, oh, is that really possible for me? Even though I doubt myself sometimes. So I want to share with you today, set these intentions anyway. Keep doing the work to clear these beliefs. Keep doing the work to, regulate your nervous system around these beliefs so that it doesn't feel like it's going to really stop you in your tracks. It is 100% possible for you. Even if you feel like it's not possible today, that's okay. Keep doing the work anyway because it keeps building up over time. And then suddenly you look back like I did, and I'm like, oh my God, that worked. Wow, that is so cool. So you never know when it's going to come in. We can set these timelines, we can set these intentions. It must come in 30 days, it must come by this date. And it doesn't always happen, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So keeping up that faith is really, really important. So I love when we go back sometimes and we just, find that evidence. It's like, oh my God, it actually is working. So this is my call to action for you today. If you felt like there were some limiting beliefs that have come up for you from, what we've been talking about this week, what about if you go back and see, have a look in your accounts like I did today. Have a look in your messages, see what kind of messages you're getting back from people. If you're self-employed, like have you been getting more messages from people this month? Have you been getting more inquiries? Have you been getting more free discovery calls booked? That all shows that it is working, even if the evidence, i.e., the money, is not there yet. You can see other signs that it's working. And that can really help you when you're feeling like, oh, this isn't working. Oh, I can't do this. It's not possible for me. I promise you it is possible. And even if you hold that belief and you're still working on it, it's still going to work for you. This stuff is magical. Okay, Helen, it's lovely to see you here today. So you were saying, yeah, yesterday really helped me. Yeah, I had a wonderful message about that yesterday as well. And it's just, oh, I love tapping. I love tapping. Sometimes when we tap on the thing that is really resonant at that point in time, we just feel so much better. So thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate that. I love hearing how it lands for you guys because it inspires me to think, how can I keep doing this work and how can I keep doing more here to help you? So, please let me know, what you're actually getting from all of this as well. So there it is. It's just a short one today, and that is my invitation to you. Go and have a look at what's been happening recently. Tally up your value. I know, like, yeah, I haven't been doing it perfectly this month myself. I'm human, right? But do it. It really, really works. Tally your sales, tally the cash that's come into your bank, tally up the free discovery calls, the messages, any other metric that you can think of that might show you evidence that things are working. And then you can show yourself, even though I hold this limiting belief sometimes, my God, it is actually working. Things are changing. And this is how we will stay on course and not allow these limiting beliefs to bring us off track and stop us in our tracks. Okay, I hope that's been helpful for you. So I would love to hear in the comments, what do you find if you go off and do this work? What do you find? Do you find like, oh yeah, I forgot that I attracted, this extra thing, this value, this discount that I got that, it was worth a couple of hundred, whatever it was. Let me know what you find in the comments. I would love to hear it. I like to think of this sometimes as going on a bit of a treasure hunt. If you go on a bit of a treasure hunt, what treasure are you going to find that the universe has already brought to you? Okay, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your treasure hunt. I will speak to you soon. Bye.